I've had the good fortune of working with Sara on 4 occasions. She wrote the foreword to my book, Courage Goes to Work. And she's got an ethos of courage. She's a really cool person. Sara, in the foreword to Courage Goes to Work, really, for me, gets to the definition of what courage is all about, and that is acting despite the fact that you are afraid. Courage is not fearlessness. Courage is fearfulness. But it's acting with that sense of courage. When you're in a courageous moment, your knees are knocking, your palms are sweating, your skin is getting blotchy, you might start to perspire. That is courage. So here's what she says. By the way, she was on the cover of Forbes magazine last year as the youngest self-made female billionaire. Here's what she said. In every situation where I was ever afraid but kept on moving, you could substitute the word courageous for afraid. I was afraid, i.e. courageous, when I started Spanx with $5,000 in savings. I was afraid, i.e. courageous, when I knocked on the doors of textile mills, begging them to manufacture my new footless pantyhose. And I was afraid when I met with the buyers and tried to convince them to sell Spanx products. And I was afraid the first time I went on the Oprah Winfrey Show. She told me the story of when she was a little kid. Her dad used to sit her and her brother down at the dinner table and ask them one really important question at the end of every week. All right, kids, what have you failed at this week? What have you failed at this week? She said she learned an important lesson, that if you're not extending yourself to the point of failure, you're never going to be successful. It's all about moving into that zone of discomfort. She also said that when people make mistakes at Spanx, she's never disappointed. As long as they're forward-falling mistakes that key the business onto some business insight that they otherwise wouldn't have had, she's never disappointed. Instead, she goes up and gives them a big high five.